welcome to another motorcycle vlog. This time we're pushing through the Carolinas, starting in Charleston, South Carolina, and moving up towards Chapel Hill. Now, the day started off pretty much, kind of overcast, and I thought for a moment I would be able to avoid a lot of the rain. That would turn out not to be the case. But for the first part of the ride, it was mainly kind of like house watching. The western part of the Carolinas is considered some great riding because that's where the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Shenandoah Valley is, and you can have this great ride on the Skyline Drive all the way down, starting in Virginia, ending in Georgia. But I was kind of on the eastern side, and I was moving up, and I was moving in. At first, you could look at some of the old houses and the old plantations and the old things as you kind of ride. And it can be quite delightful and kind of fun, as long as you're on the off-roads and there's not much traffic and not much to worry about. And then the mist ran in.
If you're curious, it's doing this kind of misty haze thing all day so far. Got a nice, out of business. But hopefully it's clearing. It'll clear up soon. I'm headed in that direction now. Well, there is a big difference between the Carolinas and Florida. Well, you get the horse there. There's churches all over the place. And the haze can last forever since it's not like a dropping storm like Florida likes. But we'll see what we can do. Supposedly it should be getting better. You can see it right there. That's cotton growing. I can't believe I was actually surprised when I saw it, because you just assumed cotton died out with the slavery, but it still had to be grown. Kind of weird is that the South was doomed to poverty anyway, because Indian cotton came online around the same time as the Civil War, and it was far cheaper since, you know, the British controlled India. Just one of those fascinating things you're kind of taught when you kind of do these things. A post office, as you can tell, in one of the most productive areas of South Carolina. I should have been filming it. I found some post offices in some really weird areas. It's amazing. But so many roads look like that, just kind of like going into a jungle. So as you can see, the rain is just not letting up at all. I've been trying to kind of split between two kind of storms, and I'm avoiding the worst. Not avoiding it all. I'm avoiding the worst. But what I can say is that our current English language, when it comes to rain, is completely incomplete. We need a lot more words to describe rain. It can't just be downpour, drizzle, mist. There's got to be a lot more to kind of indicate it. I know the Eskimos got like 20 words for snowing. Why do we need more words to describe rain? Oh, gotta get moving.
riding more and more, you start to see some of the small towns, some of the small things, but the rain kind of really gets in the way, and it starts to get into everything, and it makes everything just harder to see and harder to comprehend. For the most part, I was able to split 2 storms, but I just kept getting rained on and soaked on, and kept moving through and kept pushing on until I would get to Chapel Hill. The thing about riding in the rain is that it's actually possible to do, and actually not that difficult to do, as long as the rain doesn't get really driving and really heavy, where it can actually start to hurt, or it makes it almost impossible to see. The camera kind of makes it look far worse than it actually is, but at the end, I was able to make it to Chapel Hill and find a place to sit down and relax. That's where I spent my day. Thank you for watching.